Leonard Nimoy was born March 26, 1931 in Boston. He and his actress wife Sandy have 2 children. He has written 7 books.
Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, was one of the rare sequels to outperform the original at the box office. And as Alan Arthur discovered, Leonard Nimoy, among others, is hoping that with the release of Star Trek III, history will repeat.
Kirk here, what's happening?
It appears we have accidentally intercepted someone's transporter beam, Captain.
Leonard Nimoy's character Spock is possibly the best-known alien ever portrayed on television or in the movies. And when Spock died in Star Trek II, Trekkies wondered if there would be a third movie. There is. Star Trek III, The Search for Spock. And Nimoy is back as the director of the film.
How did the other actors who you've worked with for so many years relate to you as a director?
I think they came to work with some questions in their minds about what it was going to be. Where was the emphasis going to fall? Was I going to make good use of them? They like to feel that they come to work in a creative atmosphere where their ideas and their energies and their talent are going to be used. And as soon as they sensed that I intended to do that, we were in great shape.
There is speculation about the storyline of Star Trek III. The film was shot on a closed set, and cast members haven't given any secrets away. The #1 question, will Spock appear in the movie?
It's not a question of whether we will find a Spock character or whatever. It's a question of what form, how will the story be told? And I think there's some very good and interesting surprises in the film.
My friends, I can't ask you to go any further. Dr. McCoy and I have to do this. The rest of you do not.
Admiral, we're losing precious time.
What course, please, Admiral?
The Star Trek TV series relied on the relationships between the characters to tell the story, rather than special effects. Nimoy feels he's recaptured that in this film.
Kirk is given information which leads him to believe that he might have made a mistake in leaving Spock's remains on the planet. So he and his crew decide that they must go back to do something to help their friend. And in going back, they put their lives on the line, they put their careers on the line for the sake of friendship. For me, it really is a story about that friendship, about what these people are willing to do, the commitment they're willing to make to help a friend.
There is one last surprise for fans of the Star Trek movies.
The studio is advertising Star Trek III. This picture has the final voyage of the Enterprise. I don't know what their thinking is. I don't know what they know that I don't know. But it's being advertised in the commercials that I've seen just recently as the final voyage.
The studio, Paramount Pictures, wouldn't say whether Star Trek III would in fact be the last voyage of the Enterprise or the last in the series of Star Trek movies.